awakening process is happening in you. And it would not have happened if you had not gone through that suffering. I know it's the case in my life. My childhood was fairly unhappy. Then there were periods of relative okayness, and then there were more periods of deep suffering. And if I hadn't gone through that, I wouldn't be here, you wouldn't be here, I would be sitting on a sofa, drinking a beer and binge watch Netflix. Because your comfort zone does not awaken you. Your comfort zone does not awaken you. It's fine when you're in it, it's great, oh, I'm in a comfort zone. It does not, no human being has ever awakened in a comfort zone. But everybody seeks the comfort zone and then they get angry when they can't stay in it for very long. as if the universe were meant to put you in a comfort zone for the rest of your life, and if you're not, something has gone wrong. The opposite is true. The universe is here not to make you happy and comfortable, but to awaken you. That's its purpose. And it has all kinds of ways of doing that, and that's what it's doing. But this, the spiritual teaching, this is an acceleration of the awakening. Without you would awaken anyway through your suffering. But when you come into contact with a spiritual teaching and you respond to a spiritual teaching, then the awakening can accelerate and happen just, and there it is. And this is why we're here, to accelerate, otherwise you would perhaps need a few more lifetimes. Oh my God. I mean, just imagine having to go through another childhood. And who knows what the history humanity is going to experience in the next few years. It won't be comfortable. It's not a comfort. It will be the opposite of comfortable. And it will coincide with a greater awakening. That's amazing. So be prepared, and I know that you are prepared. Great things are coming. And all of you are already, I believe, if not all, most of you are already awakening. So the awakening process is irreversible. It's happening, and you don't need time. Remember, the present moment is the access point. The present moment, the access point into the deep I, the essence of you. And this deep I is not a separate entity. The deep I is connected and one with the source of all life, which sometimes is called God. It's an emanation. The consciousness is an emanation of source into this dimension, just as the sunlight is an emanation from the sun into here, a life-giving emanation. So your consciousness that you can sense in yourself directly, immediately to realization, is an emanation of, dare I say the word, God, Source, the One. And because it is an emanation, it is not separate from it, that is your connectedness to Source. So I wouldn't go so far as to say you are God, in the same way that a ray of sunlight is not the sun, but it is connected to the sun and is ultimately part of the sun. And that's, you are, as consciousness, you are part of the One, the Source. And so that's the ultimate realization.